Ladies and gentle ladies, I've done it. I have found the greatest movie of all time. It's a movie that is better than any genre ever made to man. Action, comedy, romance, horror, mature, BBW, bukkake, hentai, cream pie. And no, it's not Shawshank, it's not The Godfather, and it's sure as fucking hell not Spider-Man 2. And of course, it's Wonder Woman 1984. Now, I know this may be a hot take amongst most moviegoers, but trust me, I'm a YouTuber. And if society has told us one thing, it's that my opinion is the only opinion that matters on earth. I mean, look at these guys. You see these guys? Fuck these guys. This guy said it has an awful storyline. I don't know what a storyline is, but let me explain why the storyline is a 2-hour, 31-minute, 5-second work of art. Take fucking notes, Scorsese. So the movie starts on, what's it called? Madagascar? And they doing all these tricks and shit, which is very relatable because, you know, I could pull that shit off right there. Then all these women in this little shit decide to compete in this competition. Now that's why the character of Wonder Woman is already as likable as it is, because she said, fuck the system, fuck the kiddie jungle gym, I want to play on the adult jungle gym. I don't know which one they bought for that set. I really want to know which one that was, because when I bought my jungle gym, mine looks a little different. I don't really like mine. Now keep in mind, this whole scene is like 15 minutes long. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and it's not a gripe. I swear, it's not a gripe. This movie's amazing. It's amazing. It's a work of art. But it should have been a little longer. Just so they can hone in on the fact that at the end of this scene, this asshole kicks her ass and says, fuck you, Wonder Woman, you and I are not so different. She basically says she isn't allowed to take a shortcut, which is a very nice life lesson about how bad shortcuts are, which is true. It speaks volumes. Now, when I go on a road trip, you think I go by highway or I fly there? No. Me? I just walk to where I need to go, because shortcut bad. And in no way, shape, form whatsoever can a shortcut be valuable in life. Now, would you rather have $5 million or dinner with Jay-Z? Now, one of them is a shortcut, don't get me wrong, but let's be real. I'm going with the utter fucking waste of time. This motherfucking speech here too, it just, oh my gosh, it speaks volumes.
You cannot be the winner because you are not ready to win. And there is no shame in that.
Huh?
Only in knowing the truth in your heart and not accepting it. No true hero is born from lies.
What?
Like patience, diligence,
and the courage to face the truth. One day, you will become all that you dream of and more. And everything will be different.
The fuck is she talking about? And that's when we get the first plot twist. Because you thought that was the beginning? Nope, you thought. That's right. This movie's so badass that there's 2 openings. This time, we're in the 80s, where magic legs pop out. And Wonder Woman decides to stop these guys from robbing a jewelry store in the mall. And then this part kind of confuses me. She throws this little girl for some fucking reason. I think it's because Wonder Woman might be a racist.
Hold tight.
She then goes out to dinner alone to eat at a fancy restaurant because she misses Captain Kirk, who I guess died in the first movie. I don't quite remember that. Yeah, typically whenever I go to fucking Cheesecake Factory, I always order for a table of 1. I don't just like go home and order takeout, like the fuck. Then Kristen Wiig with 2 eyes shows up and just dumb fuckingly drops her fucking shit everywhere. And Wonder Woman's like, oopsie daisies. And then Kristen Wiig with 2 eyes asks her to dinner, and she says no.
Do you want to get lunch?
So then they find this fucking rock, and this one guy in the back is like, I don't want a coffee. Then this idiot's like, here, have a coffee. Trust me, this is part of the movie. So then they go to dinner, even though Wonder Woman said no. You know, she probably changed her mind. And for no reason, reasonably, Kristen Wiig with 2 eyes asks if she's been in love.
Have you ever been in love?
When I meet a stranger for the first time, the first question that always comes into my head, have you ever been in love? Like, I just met you. I don't give a fuck about how many dogs or cats or how many likes you got on fucking Tinder. I want to know, have you ever been in love? Because I don't know you. Because that should be the first thing you ask when you meet someone for the very first time and you go out. She then walks in the park all by herself, and then this scene, it's a complete rip-off of the scene from Twisted Pair.
Oh, Jesus. Shoot. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
No,
I
okay,
apologize.
It's okay, I got it.
No,
You know, you look as though you're having a little bit of trouble walking in those heels.
It's okay, I wear these heels all the time.
wait, it's my fault. It's my fault, really.
Give me my
I
paper.
apologize.
Just leave me alone.
Let me make
Leave
it
me
up
alone.
to you.
No.
Come on, let me walk you
I'm
home.
not going home.
I'm just trying to be nice here.
I'll take
You're
you
a
out to
creep.
dinner.
Leave me alone. I have a boyfriend.
Let's have
Get
it.
out of my
Let's
face.
have a
Leave me
drink.
alone.
Let's have a drink.
Leave me alone.
Let's have a drink.
Hey, hey!
What are you doing?
Hey!
Let go of me!
I'm just trying to help you!
Let go of me! Let go!
I'll meet you back here at 8 o'clock and we'll go out and have a drink.
She then goes back to her office, picks up the rock, and wishes to be sexy for some reason, and then wakes up and everybody finds her sexy. Yes, this is part of the movie. She's so sexy that she gets to meet Hispanic Trump. He's just so silly with his silly little name and his silly Fortnite dances and his silly little Asian baby. Diana goes to a party, gets hit on by a bunch of dudes because, you know, fuck men. You're like, for like, imagine being a guy. Couldn't be me. Then some guy hits on her and becomes Captain Kirk, which was a little confusing, but then they go back to some random ass apartment, and then we find out that this random guy is Captain Kirk. Like, his body is like the normal dude's body, and his soul just isn't fucking there, probably because he's a fan of Trippie Redd. So yes, this guy's body just has Captain Kirk's soul in it. It's absolutely brilliant. This is in the movie, by the way. So Din Djarin steals the rock and then wishes to become the Rock, which is very confusing as well, because the Rock Thanos dusted when that's not what he fucking said. He clearly said he wants to become the Rock, so why didn't he just turn into the Rock? And then he just prematurely comes everywhere. And speaking of come, Diana and Kirk in some fucking dude's body, which isn't weird. She totally just casually R. Kelly's him, or Cardi B's him, you know. Did I mention that this is in the movie?
It's all art.
That right there, that's how I feel about this movie. Alright, so that pretty much concludes the first act of the movie. Not because this movie is bad at all, or this movie is just too fucking long. I'm going to speed through the second act just because. So then Max Powers makes people wish for things, everything except vitamins for some reason.
And bring me my vitamins.
They then look for the stone. They find out Max Powers has it and needs to find him. They get in a plane, fly through fireworks, and the plane doesn't explode even though they're fucking flying through fireworks. Kristen Wiig with two eyes goes for a jog, beats up a drunk guy to death. They find Max Powers, fail to get him through this really great action scene, one of the best action scenes ever created by men. They find out they have to renounce the wishes to get things back to normal. Pedro needs to find ways to touch people.
I need to find a way to touch a lot of people.
He goes to the White House. Ronald Reagan, the actor, is president and apparently has Star Wars.
Like the Star Wars program.
Trump becomes president and now he has Star Wars. Trump decides to use Star Wars to touch people. One woman, she then fights Kristen Wiig with two eyes in the White House, and she's losing her powers as well. So essentially, they lost the battle. So towards the third act, Diana has to make the ultimate sacrifice. And as a strong woman who can't live without her mans, she decides to renounce her wish and kills Captain Kirk.
I'll always love you, Diana, no matter where I am.
I love you. I renounce my wish.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is cinema, because then she learns to fly again. And that's what this movie's about. It's about killing the love of your life and then learning how to fly. And then after that battle as well, the Mandalorian is like, here, let me just give you another wish. And she's like, you know what? I want to become a cheetah. Because the reason why she wants to become a cheetah is because Cheetah is a Wonder Woman villain. So she has to be Cheetah, because Wonder Woman's arch enemy in comics is Cheetah. So she has to be a cheetah because the character Cheetah is like the Joker to Wonder Woman's Batman, and that's why she has to become like a cheetah, because cheetah. And then Trump decides to go to Star Wars, but when Wonder Woman arrives, she's like wearing this gold armor. Now granted, this part I'm also confused at, because I don't know why she did this, because we all know Diamond is better. And then she fights Cats, the movie, the musical, the stage play. I have a theory that for Wonder Woman 3, she's gonna have to fight a giant talking alien plant. What a fight this was as well. I think what is so great is the colors and how it's so dark. It is almost hard to see what's happening, at least for me, because I do wear glasses, and I'm pretty blind as it is. I might also be colorblind because everything just looks pitch black. I don't, and the CGI for what's her fucking name, Cheetah, is just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's very accurate to Cheetah, because Cheetah is like a Wonder Woman character who is, fights Wonder Woman. She's the arch enemy of Wonder Woman. That's why she has to become a cheetah. After that, she confronts Hispanic Trump and says, please don't eat the Republicans young.
But remember, Republicans eat their young. They really do. They eat their young. Terrible statement, but it's true.
And then she gives such a beautiful speech here.
This world was a beautiful place, just as it was. And you cannot have it all. You can only have the truth. And the truth is enough. The truth is beautiful.
It's a speech that it speaks volumes about the truth and truth, and then exposes him by making him remember how he wet the bed. I think she probably broadcasted that memory to the entire world just to fucking humiliate him. So then he decides to leave to find his son, and then when he finds his son, he hugs him and is like, son, I don't know what you saw, but I swear that's not my pissy sheets. It speaks volumes about the truth. And to wrap the entire film up, it's Christmas time, and she sees the guy who was Kirk but wasn't really, and then she looks at him and is like, yeah, I'd hit that again. And then she watches a kid's balloon fly away and is like, haha, fuck your balloon. And then the movie ends. If this wasn't enough evidence to convince everybody that this is the greatest movie ever invented, I don't know what is. It's a beautiful movie about the truth, Bill Cosby and people, the truth, and women turning into cheetahs. Because Cheetah in DC Comics is the arch nemesis of Wonder Woman. That's why Kristen Wiig with two eyes had to become a cheetah. She didn't become Cats the musical, she became Cheetah.
But remember, Republicans eat their young. They really do. They eat their young.